All right, let's go. Hey, you guys, welcome back to Salon Talk, where I give my golden advice on what I have done in the hair industry that has made me successful. So, what I currently do is take data and information from social media of clients expressing how they experience was negative, and I like to give my advice as a stylist of what I would have done to make them more of a pleasant environment for the clients. Because keep in mind, you need clients to be happy so they can return, so they can tell other people, and so your business can grow. And as a stylist, I believe as we grow, we should share with other stylists what we have done to grow. So let's look at today's video, and I'll be back with my commentary.
My level of irritation right now is at an all-time high. It's 10:54. I had a hair appointment booked for 10 a.m. The instructions on the confirmation say, when you arrive, text with your name and your appointment time and await confirmation text to come inside. So I sent that at 9:51. It's 10:55. So I've been sitting here for an hour. I never got a text back. I called. 20 minutes went by. I called again. I said, let me go inside to the actual suite because maybe she's caught up doing someone's hair that came in before me and can't get to her phone. I go to the suite. The door is locked. The blinds are down. I peek through. There's no one in there. I come back to the car. I call again. I leave a voicemail. I just called another 2 or 3 times. I checked her personal Instagram page, and 10 hours ago she posted, so I'm guessing she's at least still alive. I know that she recently had a death in the family. I even stopped to get her a bouquet of flowers. My hair looks insane underneath this scarf because I just took out a sew-in with leave out. So it's giving heat damage plus afro smushed underneath this scarf right now. I have 3 bundles and a 2x6 lace closure. My hair is not washed because a wash is included in the service. So at this point, I've paid a $50 deposit and I have now waited an hour and 5 minutes in this same spot and am actively being ghosted by this stylist sitting outside of the salon. This pisses me off so bad because, first of all, it's Saturday. Who am I finna find to do my hair today if she decides not to reach back out to me? 1. 2, I know that stuff happens, but how am I going to express any form of empathy or patience if you do not communicate with me? Nothing has been said to me, and so now I'm sitting here with my hair not done, with the deposit paid, prepared to pay to have my hair complete. What am I supposed to do? And my thing is, stuff does happen, but nothing has been communicated to me, and this is my first time coming to this stylist. So it's like, y'all don't like the horror stories, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to customer service. Like, I am not an unreasonable person. I have a very high level of understanding for a lot of shit. But me sitting here with an afro and heat damage underneath this scarf, expecting to have my hair done in heavy layers with a 2x6 closure melted in my head, I am pissed. I am very much pissed. And now, not only am I out of time and money, and I have bundles with no way of getting them installed. It's the middle of the weekend. Like, this is the stuff that we be talking about. Like, how hard is it to be a person of your word? Like, I booked because you showed that you had the availability. If you were not available, that's something that I should have known, because now I'm sitting here and my time is at stake and my money is at stake. And at the end of the day, I just want my hair done.
All right. So, number 1, I want to be honest with you guys. We as stylists, we have to take accountability at some point when it comes to this relationship, when it comes to clients and us. If you created a schedule and you created a time, because we're going to talk about this lady appointment was at 10. So therefore, if you have appointments, right, and you have a booking site or however you take appointments, and you tell someone to be there at that time, you need to be ready for your clients at that time. We just got to talk about that. Like, we have to stop making excuses for not being punctual, not being on time ourselves, and we're requiring a client to respect you in that type of manner. Respect goes both ways. If you're not giving respect, you can't ask for it back. Number two, it's nothing wrong with if you're doing hair and you're running late and you're a little bit behind, you should let your client know immediately. So if I'm doing someone hair and I'm averaging on how long it usually takes for me to do someone's hair, and maybe somebody else came in with thicker hair than normally what I do, or I'm detangling their hair more, or they require me to do something extra, and of course I'm willing to do that extra, it would be extra cost, but me and the client discussed that I currently have in my chair at that moment. After that is discussed, or though I come to that conclusion, I'll let my next client know, hey, your appointment is at 2. I know it's 11 o'clock that I'm reaching out to you, but I know I'm going to be maybe an hour behind. Can you come at 3? Immediately, once you know, you need to let your client know. It's if nothing else, it can boil down to disrespect. It's disrespectful to do whatever you choose to do with somebody else's time because you have the upper hand, because you are the stylist. That's the number one thing that I, as a stylist and as a customer, because I have went to people to get my hair done, and thank God the lady that I go to like get my braids done and things of that sort, she's big on time, so she's always punctual. But I I don't like that, even if I'm a client. So I know other people don't like that. Like, reach out, let people know you're running behind, or show up. Show up to do their hair, or just move out the way and give the opportunities to the people that do want to do hair, that do want to show up, that wants to respect their clients. If somebody is reaching out to you, and let's say you're doing hair, it's, you know what you guys can do, because I don't know if everybody know this, but on on Instagram you can do pre-text where you can set it up in the background, where if somebody message you in your DMs about doing hair, now it has to be a business page. You can have pretext where your pretext respond to them on your most common questions. You can set that up. Also, you can do that on Google as well, because I know it can be overwhelming. As a stylist, I definitely know that. So I'm not about to sit here and make it seem like it's easy to respond to clients as soon as they respond to you. It's not, because sometimes you're doing hair, sometimes you're cleaning your tools, sometimes you're just doing something else. So it's definitely not easy. But you guys, what I have done that made it easier for me is I have pretext. And having pretext, I can send it very quickly in between putting somebody under the dryer, or even shampooing somebody's hair, and I step away for just a moment to see what it says and then quickly send a pretext. Like, however, you try to respond as quickly as you can, but also you can let your client know that respond to you in the DMs. Sorry for the delay, but this is the response. So those are some of the things I do when it comes to quickly responding to clients or anything of that sort. And then the last thing, acknowledge what you did. So if you had somebody waiting, you are behind on your time, when a person come through your door to get their hair done, acknowledge it. Once they have sit down, you can say, I'm sorry for the delay. Thank you so much for waiting on me. How would you like to move forward? And start off in your consultation. And that's how y'all move forward. If you want to give them some type of discount or something, but because of your delay, you can always let them know, I'm sorry that I was running behind. As a courtesy, I would like to give you 10% off today's service, or maybe you can add an upgrade, anything like that. But acknowledge what you did. Sometimes people don't even want anything from you, they want acknowledgement, especially when you're dealing with people time. If you really, really think about it, people have very little time to dedicate to getting their hair done outside of their everyday life of working, taking care of their family, taking meeting social events, things of that sort. You have very little time. And when you say, I want to dedicate some of my time that I had to go get my hair done by this person because I have followed them on social media and I like how they present themselves, that's an honor. And you should treat it as such. And respect the person for respecting you and seeing that you are putting out content and you are putting in hard work and they want to invest back into you. So you should treat them with the respect and um the compassion they deserve. I think sometimes as stylists, because we get so many clients that come to us, we sometimes forget and put ourselves in a position, in a role, like you should be honored to get your hair done by me, instead of understanding that you need customers to even have a business. But what I'm trying to say is, what I always take from the Keith Lee experience is word of mouth makes a hell of a difference in growing your business. Period. Point blank, period. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching Salon Talk. I hope you guys, as always, learn something from my videos, and I hope y'all like them. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.